Danielle, thank you. It's no surprise that Huntsville has been growing and expanding rapidly. 3 years ago, it became the largest city in the state of Alabama, and now it's within the top 100 largest American cities, and it is still one of the fastest growing cities in the nation.
In the past 4 years alone, the city has grown by more than 10%. That's the equivalent of 17 people moving here to Huntsville every day.
So with this rise in the number of people, there are lots of opportunities, of course, but that growth also presents some challenges, especially when it comes to making sure those people have enough space to live. News 19 Chief Investigative Reporter Brian Lawson has been leading our team as we begin digging into the challenges of finding places for people to live. Brian.
That's right. It is one of the great challenges facing any growing community. Do we have enough housing for both new and longtime residents? Do we have enough apartment space? Is what's available affordable? We're starting today with a look at the current real estate market for houses, but we'll take a deep dive over the next 2 weeks and continue to update you over the next year on what's happening in this vital and evolving landscape. Even a casual look around tells you the Huntsville housing market has changed, and the changes keep coming.
When I was growing up here, you look in your major roadways, you see a lot of cotton fields, a lot of, just vacant land, and that has changed drastically in the last 5 years.
The experts see it.
The growth is incredible, right? We've seen it from every angle. Every part of the county has been touched.
The median home price today in Huntsville is $340,000, up 53% from 5 years ago. There's been another major change, and this one hurts.
It's interest rates. We haven't seen rates at this level in the market in quite some time, and it happened very quickly.
Mortgage interest rates are near 7% on average.
Interest rates have reduced buying power. When we were in 2020 and 2022, the majority of that time, a consumer's buying power had increased because of interest rates being so low. I can buy more house when the rate's lower. Now that rates are increased, they can't buy as much.
That can be discouraging.
Was it back in May or so? I got pre-approved, and we searched for about almost the whole month of June. And about the end of June, I said, okay, let's pause it, and maybe by the end of the year or middle of next year, I might I know I can get approved. So that's not the most challenging part. It's just making sure I know I'm comfortable with what I want.
There's been one big change in buyers' favor. The crazy COVID housing market is over.
It was definitely a seller's market. We had under a month of inventory at some points in the market in 2021, which isn't healthy.
In July 2020, the median home sale price in Huntsville jumped 12% from the year before. In July 21, prices rose 18%, then shot up 17% in 2022. Now, there's 3 to 4 months of housing inventory.
And we came out with a balanced market, which now buyers have options.
And sellers?
They're in a situation where they have to negotiate more than they had 2-3 years ago. Buyers are in a situation where the seller wants to sell the house, so they're willing to negotiate. But at the end of the day, I think everybody kind of wins. That's the point of negotiation.
Who is a buyer? Rates are high, prices have stayed near historic levels. That leaves plenty of people out of the market. But again, Huntsville is growing with a significant area median income.
I think there's a lot of existing and new stock coming online that's coming in at a price point that if you are making, and let's say depending on which source you look at, roughly $80,000 a year as an individual is AMI, because we are a fairly well-educated community, generally speaking, and so our area median income tends to be a little higher than a lot of peer cities, but there's a fair amount of stock out there for them.
But sellers currently paying 3 to 4% interest face their own dilemma. Realtor Anthony Jones sees it daily.
The reality is where you're going to go, and so that next house is currently priced at the current market value. You're also dealing with current interest rates, and so a lot of current homeowners, when they go look for new homes, they run the risk of potentially paying more for a home or just as much for a home that may, in essence, be smaller than what they were looking to sell.
Tim Blair and his wife Karen are looking to sell and to buy in this new landscape.
We're in our 7th home, and now we're looking to scale down. Instead of all the past years, we kept trying to get a little bigger, a little more land, whatever. But so it's changed.
They're thinking South Huntsville, closer to the grandkids. 7 homes in, they've accumulated some wisdom.
In the past, everything we have purchased has appreciated to where when we got ready to sell it, we made nice profit that we could put down on the next place. So you have to start small and just keep moving up.
Realtor Lindsay Pruitt has been here 14 years. She's seen a lot of change and she likes it.
As far as the real estate market, I think it's just holding steady, stabilizing a little bit, but I think overall it's an awesome place to be.
Boy, it seems so much has changed since probably we first bought our first homes, but this is just the first of many stories that our team is going to be looking into even further down the road.
Yeah, that's right. You guys know it's a complex and detailed subject. What we're going to try and do is give folks answers. Everybody has to deal with it in one form or another. So what we're going to try and do is give folks a sense of the apartment market, what renters' rights are, whether renovation is worth it, and the real challenge of ensuring affordable housing.
And Brian, this is something that impacts all of us because we need somewhere to stay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Brian.
Appreciate it, Brian.